Peace. This is a meat and potato sauce for short. Let me tell you how powerful a name is. When you take on another name, whether it be an African name, Kemetic, or you take on a magical name, some people in the occult community will say this is a nom de guerre. That's not necessarily true, and let me tell you why. When you take on another name, spirits, angels, demons, and even your ancestors will recognize you by that name. Why is that? Because your higher self or your higher consciousness is adapting not only to that name, but it knows if this isn't who you are right now, this is a prelude for what you are to become in the future. And that's very important that you understand that. So there's definitely power when you take on another name. And that's something that I want everyone to keep in perspective. And I tested this premise. I tested this with other demons, and they said, we don't recognize you by your former name no more. We don't recognize you by that. So you can get that name, but wait, there's more. There's a name from the Akashic Records, and they'll say, we recognize the name that you have now, but we also recognize the god or the goddess name that you potentially not only will become, but you're already that pretty much right here, right now. So there's power in a name. Don't let nobody Jedi mind trick you. Just because you was Malik at one time, or Chris, or whatever, or Tanya, whatever, demons are not going to respond to that, nor will angels. Let that sink in. Peace.